So did you notice that there's lots of scales in Over the Rainbow? Okay, so there's a lot of, okay, that happens quite often, doesn't it? Okay, think of them as scales. Okay, so play them as scales so that you've got a nice sweeping smooth, okay, and then come up to the top here. So we're going to start off a little bit softer and make the top there the top of that phrase. Okay, so make that bigger. Okay, so we can shape those lovely flowing scales, right? Also, I think you probably noticed in the left hand that these are sort of like arpeggios, aren't they? Yeah, but if we think about C in bar 5, if you think about that, our arpeggio is made up of our 1, 3, 5 and 1, aren't they? Okay, in that bar 5 we've got a 1, we skip our 3 and go to our 5, come up to our 1, and where our 3 was, we come up to the top. Okay, now that formula is used throughout this piece. So if you've got a shape that looks like that arpeggio, in the first instance, assume that it will go 1, 5, 1, 3, and then it will come back down. It usually comes down, although it sometimes stays up. Okay, so when you've got those arpeggiated, use the arpeggio fingering. Okay, the same fingering that you would use for arpeggios. Okay, all right then. Intro. Number 1, I want you to start using the pedal. Okay, for the intro, it has to be nice and soft and sweet, and it says moderately in 2, so we want the feeling of 2 pulses per bar instead of 4. Okay, so we're going to have two. Okay, okay, so we have that 1 and 2, 1, 1 and 2, 1, that feeling in that introduction. And also we start off quite soft, don't we, and we build up. And then this is big, isn't it? It comes up to, okay, now notice in that right hand in bar 4, that comes down like an arpeggio too, doesn't it? Okay, so use that to help you predict what the notes are, and also to use the right fingering. Okay, in Over the Rainbow, fingering is crucial. Okay, the fingering is that's written on this piece of music, you have to religiously follow. Okay, no buts. Okay, all right then, so that's that. Now what we want is, this song is like when Judy Garland's singing this, she's just like, she's wishing that she was home again. What, isn't she back in Kansas? Okay, so it's sort of like a wishing sort of thing. So you need to have that feeling. This is a feeling song, okay? And it's a song that tells a story. Okay, if I played the right notes, yeah. Okay, now that's the other thing, is the phrasing. What will come up in the masterclass is the slurs. Okay, so you need to connect the notes that are slurred together. Now here in these, when you've got chords or long notes, you need to join everything that you can, unless it's marked otherwise. Okay, smoothly connect. And how do you smoothly connect? Fingering. Yes, see, I knew you knew that. You smoothly connect with fingering. And then your pedal helps. But your pedal doesn't get you all out of trouble, does it? Because if fingering sucks, the whole thing's going to suck no matter whether you use pedaling or not. Okay? The pedaling won't save you. Now, when you're coming down on these scales, okay, that's just coming down in a scale, isn't it? Really? Think of it that, but think at the top of this scale it's going to be big, and then bring it down. Okay, soft at the end. So really, when your music's falling, fall in volume, get softer. When your music's rising, okay, rise in volume, get louder, unless stated. And Renee found that there are a couple of places in here where that rule's not right, but generally speaking, yes, do that. Okay. I spoke to you about fingering, scales, arpeggios. The 2 in a bar for that intro stuff are bar 27, those minims have to be held. Okay, we want that. That's the melody part. The minims are the melody part. Okay. Yeah, if I played the right notes, yeah. Okay, so, and have like a little bit, like there is a slur there, so you're going to smoothly join, okay, but have like almost like a mini hesitate, not too long. Yeah, so that we've got like, it's sort of like a breath. Take a breath there without losing contact with the keys. Now, there's a reason why there's a big C written here in pencil in bar 29. And that's because exactly what you did was what Renee did all the time. Okay, so instead of coming down to an F, it's a C. See? It's a C, okay? Fingering I've talked about. Yeah, the 2 in a bar. Okay, the end, the coda from the retard here. So, what am I doing? I don't know. Yeah. Now, notice I cleared my pedal, but I shouldn't have. Notice the pedal goes down at the beginning of that bar and it stays for the whole thing. We want dreamy, okay? Think dreamy. It's not an E, is it? Can you hear the spaciness? Okay, atmosphere. We want atmosphere at the end. And it sounds like we finish on a question, don't we? Okay, that's what we want. Okay, cut.